Welcome back to Hertz, Habits and Hang-Ups. I'm Melanie Koen and today we celebrate a major milestone, day 67 of week 9. You've completed another chapter in your recovery journey. This week's focus was maintenance and safety, the practical tools that keeps your progress steady when life gets unpredictable. Recovery isn't just about getting better, it's about staying better. It's about learning how to protect the progress you've made and how to respond wisely when challenges arise. Let's start with the heart of this milestone, strength in admitting that you need help. For many of us, asking for help feels like weakness. We've been taught to handle things alone, to keep our struggles private, to pretend we're fine even when we're falling apart. But recovery flips that script. It teaches us that asking for help is not surrender, it's strategy, it's wisdom, it's strength. When you say, I need help, you're choosing honesty over pride. You're choosing connection over isolation. You're choosing growth over stagnation. Think about the first time you reached out for help, maybe to a sponsor, a counselor, or a friend. That moment was a turning point. It was the beginning of healing. And here's the truth, you'll need that help again. We all do. Recovery isn't a straight line. It's a lifelong process of learning, adjusting, and reaching out. This week, you also learn how to build your maintenance and safety toolkit. Let's revisit what that means. You learn to identify early warning signs of relapse, manage a slip without falling into a shame spiral, create an SOS emergency plan, confront the lies of euphoric recall. Each of these tools is a safeguard, a way to protect your recovery when life gets messy. Let's unpack them one by one. The early warning signs of relapse. Relapse doesn't start with a drink or a drug. It starts with a thought, a subtle shift in attitude, a moment of resentment, a feeling of fatigue. Recognizing these signs early gives you power. It allows you to intervene before the spiral begins. So how do we manage that slip without shame? A slip is not the end of your story. It's a moment of learning. Shame says you failed. Recovery says you fell, now get up. The difference is compassion. When you respond to a slip with honesty and humility, you transform it into growth. Your SOS life plan is your lifeline. It's a list of people you can call, places you can go, and actions you can take when temptation or crisis hits. It's your safety net, prepared in advance so you don't have to think when emotions run high. So how do we confront the euphoric recall? It's the mind's trick, remembering the pleasure of addiction but forgetting the pain. It's nostalgia for destruction. Confronting it means telling yourself the whole truth, the chaos, the loss, the regret. When you remember accurately, you protect yourself from fantasy. These tools make you a professional at your own recovery. You're not just reacting anymore. You're planning, anticipating, and protecting your peace. You've heard me say it before. You're becoming a professional at your own recovery. So what does that mean? Professionals don't rely on luck. They rely on preparation. They study their craft, they practice their skills, and they stay humble enough to keep learning. In recovery, professionalism means treating your healing like your most important job. It means showing up daily, staying accountable, and using your tools even when you don't feel like it. Think of your recovery as a career in self-leadership. You're learning emotional intelligence, resilience, and discipline. You're mastering the art of honesty. And just like any profession, there will be days when you feel tired or uninspired. That's okay. Professionals rest, recalibrate, and return stronger. Honesty is the foundation of safety. Without it, every other tool collapses. When you're honest with yourself, with your sponsor, with your community, you stay grounded in reality. You stop pretending and you stop hiding. Honesty doesn't mean oversharing, it means being real. It means saying, I'm struggling before the struggle becomes a crisis. Ask yourself, What is my commitment to staying honest for the next 23 days? Write it down, speak it aloud, make it a promise. Because honesty is what keeps recovery alive. It's what turns pain into wisdom and weakness into strength. So let's take a moment to reflect using your journal prompts. What was the most important safety tool you learned this week? How does it feel to have a plan for the worst case scenario? And what is your commitment to stay honest for the next 23 days? Write freely, don't edit yourself. These prompts aren't about perfection, they're about awareness. When you write, you're not just recording thoughts, you're reinforcing truth. You're reminding yourself that recovery is a daily practice, not a one-time event. So let's return to where we began, the strength in admitting you need help. In Ubuntu philosophy, we say, I am because we are. Recovery is communal. You heal in connection. You grow through support. When you ask for help, you give others permission to do the same. You create a culture of honesty and compassion. Imagine a world where everyone feels safe to say, I need help. That's the world recovery builds, one honest conversation at a time. So today, celebrate your courage, celebrate your progress, celebrate the fact that you're learning to live with humility and strength. You've completed week 9. That's no small achievement. You've learned how to maintain your recovery, how to stay safe, and how to ask for help when you need it. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're building a life of integrity, resilience, and hope. You're a professional at your own recovery. Keep using your tools, keep staying honest, and keep reaching out. And remember, every time you ask for help, you're proving that strength isn't about standing alone, it's about standing together.